MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Cole gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Brendan Lau. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Our game time temperature not bad for October in the Bronx, 63 degrees. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting second, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Is a slider taken for a ball. Meadows leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He's gone.
Runner's off for second, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Charlie Morton will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. It was swung on and missed. A full count now. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Torres, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
1-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is up.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two outs here with a runner at third. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Meadows is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Now the 2-1. It's a swing and a miss. Nice slider at the knees. Fastball just inside. Kevin Kiermaier, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. One strike now from Cole.
Look out, 1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
First and second now, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Lau. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting good. The designated hitter, Miguel.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 29.
So coming to the plate, Gio Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2 out with the man at first. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over.
Oh, he's safe.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's wide. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Renfroe waits on deck. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
Here's the 3-1. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And Judge is off and running. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Meadows comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Gardner.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Too high. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
One strike now from Cole. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Newman.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brandon Lau. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 1-0. right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's jammed a bit on that one, but he's able to foul it off to the right to stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, number 29.
Striding into the box, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, Austin Meadows. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Diaz, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more from game 1 after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
At the ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in and looking for more, Torres. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 down, runners at first and second. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Jay Happ takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Jay Happ.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out. He's going.
Runner goes for second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Mike Zunino. He swings and grounds it to short. Torres scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brandon Lau. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. In now, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. There we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
3-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Austin Meadows.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now in the box, Joey Wendell. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. G-Man Choi will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99,
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Chaz Rowe takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Chaz Rowe. Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1, and here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove, moves it to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Rowe, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Meadows is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 11, Vasgersian.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, inside.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Rays strand just the 1. They lead it 2-1. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Torres.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Castillo features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Kingley, originally from New York State. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 8.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Nope.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1 and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2 and 2.
Misses. Ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Ball 2. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Jonathan Holder takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Holder, originally from Mississippi. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
3-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the first baseman, G-Man 4.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Nick Anderson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the DH, Miguel Andujar. From the stretch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Anderson, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
bring in Giovanni Urshela as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kiermaier is there, and there are two men gone now.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
If you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
The 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs. He's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
A 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
I'm saying, hey, trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing. If you see a and them is coming, they did it, dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they stick you in front of the back berserk and Essos up like afterbirth. My mama told me.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Charlie Morton earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.